everyone. It's Anne Reed live from somewhere in her house. And not surprisingly, I'm Anne Reed. How are you all today? It's Thursday, and hope you're all well. Got some songs about home. I've been gone, so... Pitch black pavement headlights, sore back, stills at midnight. Car in front, license pale blue, closing in on home, lucky you. Truck stop, caffeine phone call, eavesdrop, laughing along haul, mileage signs making believe progress is made, lucky me. Driving my way under bridges and clouds, reciting a prayer as I do. Deliver me safe, I am saying out loud, driving back over miles home to you. Semis, new Fords, old bugs, blue sky, billboard, or wall drug. Pick up in front of a house with a view, already home, lucky you. Driving my way under bridges and clouds, reciting a prayer as I do. Deliver me safe, I am saying out loud, driving back over miles home to you. Free lane, yield right away, caution hearts emerging as the time grows close. Slowly, oh, exit only to the love I carry with me over miles home. Road crew, Chi-town, rainstorm, toll booth, eyes on 94. Oasis, part of the scene, closer to home, lucky me. Driving my way under bridges and clouds, reciting a prayer as I do. Deliver me safe, I am saying out loud, driving back over miles home to you. Miles home to you. Miles home to you. Well, there it is, and welcome everybody. It was Miles Home to You, and that comes from a CD called Hole in the Day. It's also on the Valentine CD. I'm going to change guitars here just a second. Stay. There, okay. I chose a bunch of songs for being home, and it turns out that this song is about home. I actually went I went to my lyrics that I save on my computer, and I put in the word find home, and it said there were 68 entries. I guess I write a little bit about it, don't I? Well, yes, I do. That's just who I am, you know. You knew I was going to do this one. There's a hole in the day, the light peeking through, and I'm on familiar ground. The colors all say, don't we know you? How come you ain't been around? I've been too far too long. I figured it out on my own. It's now in my sight. Dorothy was right. It's true, there is no place like home. There's a hole in the day. The trees are on fire. They're burning but not consumed. They're finding a way brighter, higher and higher. Tonight they will color the moon. And I've been too far too long. I figured it out on my own. It's now in my sight. Dorothy was right. It's true, there is no place like home. Pine trees sway and whisper, oh, welcome home. Back trails wind and twist, you're almost to the main road. There's a hole in the day where spirits arrive to dance on the rolling waves. It's to and away they leap and they fly and go back through the hole in the day. And I've been too far too long. I figured it out on my own. It's now in my sight. Dorothy was right. It's true, there is no place like home. It's now in my sight. Dorothy was right. It's true, there is no place like home. Hole in the Day, which is, this is the title track of the CD Hole in the Day. And as it turns out, I've selected a bunch of songs, too, that are the title tracks from the CDs. I was practicing today, and I thought, wow, that's interesting, isn't it? Sort of. Anyway, so here we go. I've got 3 in a row here that are the title tracks from their CDs. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Okay, here we go. From here I can see that the earth is round, blessed by the bones in the sacred ground. I can see where the rivers flow, they flow. I can touch the brilliant sky, the sun, the moon, and the northern lights. All the dancing stars, they feel so close. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home, bowed their heads on the trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the earth is around. From here is the scent of seasons change, before the snow and after the rain, leaves releasing, waltzing with the wind. I hear the sound of magic, oh, the loons calling out, and my heart is full. Sounds of where I am and where I've been. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home. Bowed their heads on a trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the seasons change. Land holds the lakes, lakes reflect the sky, sky holds our dreams, tumbles down in light. From here I can see that the earth is round, blessed by the bones in the sacred ground. I can see where the rivers flow, they flow. I can touch the brilliant sky, the sun, the moon, and the northern lights. All the dancing stars, they feel so close. And I am here because of souls who walked before and called this home. Bowed their heads on a trail of tears falling down, and now today they're resting here within this place where the earth is round, where the earth is round. Where the Earth is Round, from Where the Earth is Round. And yeah, so let's see what else we got here. Oh, yes. This one, I don't know, some of you might not think this is about home, but I do. Song I wrote in 1990, and was one that I submitted to the publisher we were trying to work with, and they didn't like it. And that's when I knew it wasn't going to work. Two steps forward, one step back. That's progress for you. That's a way to stay on track. Two steps forward, one to the side. Maybe in circles and never a straight line. And every day this road don't stay the same. It's smooth, it buckles, it's firm, it falls apart. It's just the road of the heart. Every day this road don't stay the same. It's smooth, it buckles, it's firm, it falls apart. It's just the road of the heart. Two steps forward on the ground, No dance chart to tell me where to put 'em down. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's here and now, and I guess that's where I'm at. Every day, this road don't stay the same. It's smooth, it buckles, it's firm, it falls apart. It's just the road of the heart. It's smooth, it buckles, it's firm, it falls apart. It's just the road of the heart. Road of the Heart, from Road of the Heart. How about that? 3 of them right in a row there. Yeah. And, oh no, wait. That was 1, 2, 3, yeah. I've got a 4th. Who knew? And just to stop for a minute and just to say that today, the 26th of September, has been National Self-Awareness Day. I'm sorry I didn't get this news to you sooner, and now it's going to be a whole year before we celebrate self-awareness. Hopefully we celebrate that every day, don't we? It's just like the first week of October is National Walk Your Dog Week. Well, if you have a dog, don't you you walk your dog, right? Or are we just celebrating that you walk your dog? First week of October, you can look forward to that. Yeah, and coming up on the 27th, which is tomorrow, it is National Love Note Day. So if you have a special friend and someone you want to send a little love note to, tomorrow's the day to do it. It's National Love Note Day tomorrow. All right. So speaking of love notes, Nancy wanted me to do this song for her wife, Susan, in honor of her 75th birthday. And Nancy and Susan have been together for 38 years, and Susan just celebrated her 75th birthday. So we're doing this one as a request, and yet another song that is the title song from the CD. It's kind of fitting in all nicely here, isn't it? It's great. Did you ever think all those years ago that the world would be such a crazy show? Is there anything to be certain of, save the gentle steps of the ones we love? As I trace the path, grateful to have walked along this road with you, and I realize as I turn the page, this looking back is a gift of age. Are you anywhere you thought you'd be? Has it changed at all what you believe? As we mark the time and recall the past, did you ever think it would go so fast? And we welcome in and we say goodbye. Each another star added to the sky, and where grace abounds, there are few complaints. This looking back is a gift of age. Was there ever any guide to the who and where and why? You couldn't plan this if you tried. Did you ever think all those years ago that the world would be such a crazy show? As we mark the time and recall the past, did you ever think it would go so fast? As I trace the path, grateful to have walked along this road with you, and I realize as I turn the page, this looking back is a gift of age. Gift of Age, a song requested by Nancy for her wife Susan on Susan's 75th birthday, and that's a good one. 75, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Oops. So. Just gotta tune this down. My wife and I took a little vacation. We went up to Canada. Went up to see a few cities in the eastern part of Canada, Montreal, Quebec City, and Halifax. And it was really delightful to be there and traveling around, and the beautiful cities and the beautiful coast of Nova Scotia. We took the train. We took the train from Quebec City we took the train from Montreal to Quebec City, and then from Quebec City to Halifax, which was a longer train ride. We got on the train at night, and in the morning, in our little sleeper car, I pulled the drape, and there were all these colors, just these incredible, incredible autumnal colors, and the world was going by. It's a wonderful way to travel, the train. Because you get to see towns, you get to see where people live, and it was just a lot of fun. So we're back, and of course, as you know, let's see. Well, you don't know this, but I don't speak French. Nobody wants to hear me try. So there we were in Canada, and they're very nice about speaking English to those of us who did not take French. I took Spanish, and I'm not very good at that either. So, but anyway, so I had this request from Karen. I think she was thinking about this the way I'm thinking about this, which is this has a couple of French, has a French words, bonjour, right? It's everybody likes it when you say that first. There, you say bonjour and then you say hello. Yeah. There's an old friend walking down the street. What do I say then when we finally meet? A little idle chatter about the people that we know. No, it doesn't matter, is there a different way of saying hello? It's alright then, just stopping for a chat, keeping it light, and oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about connections, tell you everywhere you go. A little unexpected and a different way of saying hello. Oh, good to see you, hi, how you been? Oh, don't time fly. Oh, la bonjour, hey you, what's up, oh yeah, so new. A little hug, a larger smile, you look looking good, it's been a while. Give a wave and shake the hand, and that's how you greet a friend. Catch a smile then, people do it with their eyes. Taking the time and give them a surprise. Oh, they want to hear it, especially when they're feeling low. Nothing can come near it, it's a different way of saying hello. Oh, good to see you, hi. How you been? Oh, don't time fly. Oh, la bonjour, hey you. What's up, we asked a new little hug, a larger smile. You're looking good, it's been a while. Give a wave and shake the hand, and that's how you greet a friend. Oh, good to see you, hi. How you been? Oh, don't time fly. Oh, la bonjour, hey you. What's up, oh yes, a new little hug, a larger smile. You're looking good, it's been a while. Give a wave and shake the hand, and that's how you greet a friend. There it is, saying hello from Gift of Age, and something that Karen asked for, and I really appreciated it because it's a song that after you write a whole bunch of songs, there are some of them that you don't circle back to very often, and so. Oh, we got a message from the north of Scotland. Hello, welcome, Scotland, the north of Scotland. Thank you for joining us. Yes. Well, this week I learned of a passing of a woman that I had worked with a number of times. She was a librarian with the Dakota County Library, and very sad to hear that she had died. She had just had a wonderful spirit about her. She hired me. She's hired Dan Chenard and I to do a show down at the library. So I wanted to do this this song in honor of her. Let's see. There are angels hovering around. There are angels hovering around. There are angels hovering around to carry tidings home, to carry tidings home, to carry tidings home. Let all who heareth come. Let all who heareth come. Let all who heareth come. We are on our journey home. We are on our journey home. We are on our journey home. There are angels hovering around. There are angels hovering around. There are angels, angels hovering around. Angels hovering around for Luann. Angels hovering around. The first time I heard that song, speaking of people from Scotland, was the wonderful Scottish singer Jean Redpath, who was the first one I heard ever sing that song, and did a wonderful job of it. Nice to hear that. I'm going to do this next song because it is sort of about home. It's definitely about friends. And it just turns out that my friend Carolyn is in town. And though she might not be watching tonight, she is going to be at a show. I've heard tell that she's going to be at the show this weekend that Joan Griffith and I are doing at Sundog Farms on Saturday afternoon. If you're in the area, if you want to stop in there, you get information on the website. Hang on just a second. Visual aid. Okay. On AnnReed.com. Yes? Can you see that? Yeah. AnnReed.com, where you can get CDs, books, all sorts of things. But you can also get the schedule where we're going to be. So that's where we're going to be, Sundog Farms, Saturday afternoon. The show is at 3 o'clock because we're all old and we need to get to bed. So there. Actually, that's not why it's at 3 o'clock. It's outside. Anyway, just one for Carolyn. The day was as black as a raven, with winter's cold breath blowing high. She issued her warm invitation, printed plain on a simple white card. Bring your lamps and lanterns here on this last darkest day of the year. Let our hearts be burning bright. Through the window I'll see you tonight. Candles and other relations waltz through the door, and in time there were stories of illumination, while Aurora went dancing outside. Bring your lamps and lanterns here on this last darkest day of the year. Let our hearts be burning bright. Through the window I'll see you tonight. There are pictures of lighthouses shining, a red miner's helmet aglow, and the moon would come out of its hiding, flowing down to the cover of snow, when a small quiet few sat together, faces she knew and had spent seasons for worse or for better. She raised up her glass then to them, and she said, you're my friends, and wherever life takes me or when, you're my home. That's the truth, and the light through the window is you. So bring your lamps and lanterns here on this last darkest day of the year. That song, Carolyn's Party, on a CD called Through the Window. It's also on Winter, Springs, Summer, Falls, and has a nice choral background provided by the Twin Cities Women's Choir, conducted by Janice Hunton, who also wrote the arrangement of the choir piece. I think we also have a sheet music for that. We have some choral sheet music on annreed.com. Yeah, we have some choral music and sheet music and stuff like that too. So, annreed.com. Okay, there we go. Well, that's pretty darn good. Okay. So, Susan requested this song. She said, she said that she needed it. And by God, if somebody says they need to hear a song, then I'm all about that. It's, so Susan, wherever you are, if you're not here tonight, you'll see it later, but I'm just gonna do this one. It's, okay. This is a song, I wrote it in 1990, and it appeared on a CD that was called Back and Forth, which you can't get anymore. And, but a little bit of a geography lesson. Where the hell is Boston? And who says I should care? 'Cause I am from Los Angeles and I'm never going there. They say it is historic. All I can say is big deal. 'Cause history is in the past. It's not like it is real. Where the hell is Oakland? And who should care at all? 'Cause I'm from New York City, around which the universe revolves. Ooh, wait a minute, I remember. Didn't they have a quake? Well, nothing ever happens in those 49 other states. I'm a proud American, I know just where I'm at. But if you ask me where, I can't find it on a map. Well, what the hey, Tampa Bay, I'm supposed to know where that is. I know they've got a football team, I just don't know what state it's in. Here, give me a map, I'll show you, I know where my country lays. What? I'm pointing at Russia? Well, look, anybody could make that mistake. The great state of Chicago, that's where I want to go. Its capital is Illinois, and that's more than most folks know. Hawaii and Alaska, you thought you'd get me with this batch. There's no way they're the USA, they're not even attached. I'm a proud American, I know all I need to know. Wisconsin's cheese, Iowa's corn, and Minnesota's snow. Central America's important, it's right at our back door. But why should I care about Canada? We're not talking America anymore. Georgia and Virginia, aren't they somewhere in the east? Germany and Vietnam, they're somewhere overseas. I'm a proud American, I know just where I'm at. But if you ask me where, I can't find it on a map. I'm a proud American, I know all I need to know. And if I don't know where it is, then I don't suppose I'll go. There it is. Where the hell is Boston? And a song that Susan said she needed to hear. So there it is. I hope that was something that was pleasing to you and that it satisfied. Yes, indeed. So getting back to, let me see. I sent out on the email blast, I had commented earlier this week about Pocasol, and Joan and Anita and I, Pocasol we are, our band has a residency coming up for the next 8-9 weeks at Ling Blomston, the senior residence at Ling Blomston, and we're going to be talking a lot of music, introducing a lot of instruments, and it'll be fun. In response to my my sort of accordion playing, yeah, I got a comment from Janet who said that when she picks up the accordion, her 2 cats run upstairs. When I pick up the concertina, I'm learning how to play the concertina because, you know, learning an instrument is like learning a language. It's that good for your brain. I mean, everything's firing up there when you're learning an instrument or learning a language. So when I play or practice the concertina, Momo will actually come downstairs and meow at me, and it's like he's just standing there going, "Please stop this! Why are you doing that? Why are you torturing that poor thing?" You know. So he makes me stop. So for those of you who need to know, coming up on this weekend on Sunday, you'll want to know that Sunday is National Biscotti Day. And you'll want to know that Sunday is National Coffee Day. Now, this will come in handy because October is Caffeine Addiction Recovery Month. It's funny how they're so close together. Yes, so celebrate your coffee and then, you know, whatever. I'm not giving it up, so... My little neighbor at the fence, and here I am her audience. She looks at me and smiles. I know something. Just as she's gonna let it slip, her tiny hand comes off her hip, points to herself and sighs. This is where my heart is. As she swirls and turns, she leaves me in my garden and talks to me. Every root and vine says, I know something. Well, here I stand and here it is. There it grows and there it lives. I throw my arms out wide. This is where my heart is. So clear, pushed by autumn's breath, I hear a tune I recognize. I know something of all the things I've left undone. I whisper to that song unsung. I do believe it's time. This is where my heart is. My heart. Mon cœur me corazón. This is where my heart is. Yes, it is. It's on a CD called Eventually. And yeah, another song about home. Oh, my. Oh, this song I'm doing just because. One of those things where you just have to. Let's see. Don't know. It's a 12 string. I don't know. A day in December. Oh wait, this is really bothering me. Thank you. A day in December. Sun on my face, in the middle of motion, one quiet place, at the center of strangers, a meeting of souls, an embrace that is treasured. When I struggle in the shadow, there are voices that come and whisper so low, how you know you're a fortunate one. And I gather my blessings from the light and the dark. Welcome them into my grateful heart. The blue of the moonlight, all the heavens contain. Madness of music helps keep me sane. At the core of confusion, a small flame that glows, there then to guide me wherever I go. Lighting the spirit, my feelings go numb. Then it comes like a kiss. Remember this, you're a fortunate one. And I gather my blessings from the light and the dark. Ask them to stay, my grateful heart. Day that's remembered in a small sacred space, walking toward balance, praying for grace, and gather my blessings like the gifts that they are. Place them quite grateful heart. Place them quite gently in my grateful heart. My grateful heart, yes. Gosh. That one was written a while ago, but it was on Telling Stories first. Got a couple more songs here. Hope you all have been enjoying this. Those of you in the chat and those of you who are not in the chat, I really appreciate you being here and tuning in on these concerts. Our next one will be on October 10th. Yes, it's going to be on October 10th, and that's a Thursday night, of course, and another Anne Reid live from somewhere in her house. So just a couple more songs here. Just thinking about the folks down in Florida. Man, oh man, they're getting pounded, and everywhere else. It's just been, people have been having heat waves and then having hurricanes and all sorts of stuff. But it's where we live. And, when I was kind of rolling through the countryside there on the train, I was just thinking, everybody lives somewhere. And we're not all exactly the same, but And coming from a state that, I've had more than one time where somebody says, "Where are you from?" And I say Minnesota, and they're going, "Oh my God, how can you live there?" And I say, "Very well, thank you." So. Sally went slipping on the ice. Classy, it sat waiting under the snow. Damn, I knew I should have worn my spikes. Or maybe took the trip down to Mexico. Sister tells Sally, get a life. Come on down south and live with me. Hot as hell and sunny all the time. We can stay inside with the old AC. Everywhere is somebody's home. Everywhere is somebody's home. Bobby's on the beach and a roar coming from the ocean, and he notices the tide getting sort of close to the door. Maybe I can move it all back into the side. Bobby's brother tells him, what the hell? Come up to the city for you're washed away. Traffic and the sirens and the yells kinda drown out what his brother tried to say. Everywhere is somebody's home. Everywhere is somebody's home. Saw a tourist on a dive pick a little plastic from the deep blue sea. Took a closer look into his eyes, and you gotta understand what you're doing to me. Everywhere is somebody's home. 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 Yes, it is. And this earth is our home, and we've got work to do. So thank you for joining me this evening. I'm glad you were all here. We do have, it's getting close to the election, and I'm hoping that you are doing whatever you can to get the vote out. There are a lot of ways to help, even for introverts. There are special things for introverts. Introverts can write postcards, and there are organizations that need you to do just that. You can stay in the comfort of your home and write these postcards. Really, just if you know, there's one that's called Postcards to Voters, and there's another one called Vote Forward. Do whatever you can to get the vote out. It's incredibly important. As you all know, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. So anyway, thank you for joining me this evening. I hope to see you on the 10th, and I hope to see some of you this weekend at Sundog Farms concerts. That'll be fun. It'll be with Joan. It's always fun with Joan. She brings a party. And this is my song, God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my song, thou God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Oh, hear my song, thou God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Stay safe, stay well, everybody, and I'll see you next time.